All right, Paul. Right.
I thought this meeting was at 4.
He'll be here. Are you sure you're okay, Trev, taking all this on? This is meant to be a week off.
Well, we just didn't have enough manpower. 2 was nowhere near enough. We would do perhaps an 18-hour day, but then we would have to do a watch for the security of the ship because there weren't enough crew members on board. And so that would be another 4 hours. And we would snatch sleep wherever we could.
Yes, of course. My pleasure. My secretary will call you tomorrow. Goodbye. You know who I do an interview with next week? The New York Times.
That's really excellent, sir.
They want to know all about my Villa Windsor. All the history.
Sir, we need to discuss security arrangements here for the next few days.
Has Diana seen the villa? We must arrange a trip, huh? The place will be perfect for them.
We'll do that, sir. Me and Trev feel that now that the relationship between Dodi and the princess is public, there's likely to be a lot more press interest.
Yeah, it'll be much worse than before, sir. And we think we need a few guys here, actually on the Jonicle.
And where do these guys come from? Hey, look! You two are on this boat. No one can come aboard, right? You have no problem. Paul, we must go. Leave these lovebirds to themselves.
Well, that went well.
Yeah. I just say be normal, be natural, you know? It's the same with me, with the press. I'm always talking to them. If you want to take picture, I pose. You know, it's just simple because, again, they want to earn their living, you know? And sometimes you find with the paparazzi, we don't really give any chance, and sometimes they overdoing it.
I seem to be on the front of a newspaper every single day, which is an isolating experience. And the higher the media puts you, the bigger the drop. I still to this day find the interest daunting and phenomenal because I actually don't like being the centre of attention.
I think she was a great manipulator of the press. I mean, when she wanted to be seen, she made sure she was seen.
Diana was very, very good for the press. I mean, you know, newspapers all made a fortune out of her. I mean, you could put her on the front of the paper, even now, even today sometimes. You could put her on the front of a paper or front of a magazine and she would sell copies. She always did, without fail.
I never encouraged the media. There was a relationship which worked before, but now I can't tolerate it because it's become abusive.
Take a left this way.
And it's harassment. And they all shout at me, telling me that, oh, come on, Di, look up. If you give us a picture, I can get my children to a better school. And, you know, you can laugh it off, but you get that the whole time. It's quite difficult.
The very big problem with Diana is that she thought she could pick it up and put it down whenever you want to. And you can't do that. Once you start playing, you've got to play the game completely, otherwise don't play it at all.
Out, out, out. 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 O-U-T, out. Have a nice trip now.
I think Dodi was surprised at the level of press interest, where of course the Princess of Wales, she had it every day, so it was just more of the same for her. There was really nothing we could do. It was very frustrating for us, and it was very annoying for Dodi, who was raging at us to do something about it, but you know, there was nothing we could do.
Try to relax.
It was like being hunted. The whole time we were being hunted. It was. We were like a game animal, which is like ridiculous because, you know, we were all human beings, or you would think. It would be hard for most of us on the boat because we were all feeling the pressure too.
Sorry, can we do this later?
for authority. Okay, get those laser guns that melt people's eyes.
Sir, Mom, sorry to interrupt. You
Leave
might
them
want to take
there.
a look at
Smarten yourself up a bit. You look like shit.
Dodi, please stop it. Make it trouble. For goodness sake.
What?
Apparently I'm now pregnant with your child. She
Okay.
was really upset by them saying that she was pregnant. They made that up about her. And I do hands-on healing work, and without, saying too much, the bottom line is I would know if somebody was pregnant or not. She absolutely was not. It's ridiculous.
Oh no, this gets worse.
And don't tell me it's triplets.
It's the Le Monde interview I gave months ago. They're saying that I called the Tory government hopeless in comparison with Labour.
They were hopeless.
Yeah, but I never said that. No, I said they were hopeless on the landmine issue. That's completely different.
So what?
So I'm not supposed to make political comments. This is a gift for the Palace press office.
It doesn't matter. Just go put on that fantastic new swimsuit. One shot of that, they'll forget everything.
You really don't understand, do you?
I'm just saying that...
This could ruin everything. What's the point?
Diana. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and sort this out.
It'd be better to stay here for a few days, let things settle down.
I'll start to look like Fergie.
Listen. The boys, they're not back in London till the 31st, right? So you've got nothing to rush back for. We could just cruise around for a couple of days, give you a chance to regroup. And then on the way back, say Saturday, we could stop over in Paris.
Did you already have it planned?
Well, I may have discussed the idea with my dad.
Paparazzi in Paris last weekend in August.
Listen. No one knows about this except us, my dad, and the Ritz management. Not even our own security. So the press can't find out.
Do you really think you can pull it off?
When are you going to learn to trust me?
There was a rumour that there was a possibility that there could be a move to Paris. Trevor had asked Dodi, and he said no. But what we did was we ensured that everything was packed anyway, potentially for a move. And then, just after breakfast, we heard that there was a definite move to the airport and we were going to Paris. I just got the impression that things were being rushed, and no matter what we did to try and slow it down, events were overtaking us.
We were being pushed the whole day. Everybody was driving too fast and going too hard, and it was really hard on the bodyguards because they kept trying to slow things down and try to get more control. That entire day was going almost like, yes, an energy ball that just kept getting bigger and bigger and gaining momentum as it rolls down a steep hill, okay? All of the drivers were driving too fast, everybody. The day really just got out of control, and none of us could get a handle on it, and none of us could stop it.
They had to be getting tipped off because they knew our movements better than we did.
Philippe, we can lose them at the roundabout near the villa, yeah?
Are we going to the Villa Windsor before the Ritz? Sir, have Villa Security been informed?
Dodi himself
Call them now.
thought we were tipping the press off. I think that's possibly one of the reasons why he kept information from us. He believed he was doing his bit to keep his personal security as tight as he possibly could. But what he didn't realise was he was harming it by not involving us.
Dodi, do we have to go to this mausoleum? It's just another hut with gold taps, isn't it?
It's just that my dad really wants you to see it.
No, well, if Daddy says.
It means a lot to him. Anyway, it's your family history.
No, it's not my family.
Come on, Philippe, put your foot down, yeah? Yalla, هنمشوا.
The attempt to get away from photographers and press, it was just completely insane.
Don't these guys have anyone else to take pictures of?
They knew where we were gonna go. I mean, everybody knows where the apartment is. Why try to outrun anyone? Half of them will be there by the time we get there anyway.
Come on, careful! Faster, Philippe. Faster, yeah?
No, for goodness sake, slow down. Someone's going to get killed.
Okay, slow down. I'm sorry. It's just I've had 9 days of this shit.
En place, s'il vous plaît. On ne sourit pas. Attention les épaules. Your Royal Highness, Dodi Fayed, Assistant to the President, at your service. Welcome back to the Paris Ritz.
Thank you, Claude. But the Germans took the HRH off me a while ago.
Please excuse me, madam. Did you enjoy your visit to the Villa Windsor?
Not really. I believe we're staying in the Imperial Suite.
My staff will escort you now. Is everything all right, sir?
Yeah, just paparazzi, you know. Did you manage to get hold of the jewelry guy?
Yes, Mr. Posey has opened the shop for you today, but you're still unsure which one you want.
The one from the Monte Carlo shop, in the window on the right.
I'm sure you will be able to identify it when you see the selection.
Also, I have to go there myself. Fine, you want something done.
Well, at least we can relax a bit more in here.
I have got to get a feed soon.
Yeah, and some kip. 2 hours I had last night.
2?
Yeah.
Luxury. Actually, there's a great little brasserie.
I want to grab a bite to eat. You wait outside the suite. I'm going to need you shortly, okay?
Sir. Just keep telling yourself. It pays the mortgage.
Thanks, just leave it there. Want a cup?
By the time I get home, I'll have forgotten how to make a cup of tea myself.
Still want to go shopping? Buy some presents for the boys?
That's not going to happen, is it?
I can send someone out.
I don't want employees buying personal presents. I'm not Charles. 4 weeks since I've seen them. Feels like months.
I understand how you feel.
No, you don't. How could you?
We're going to see them tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last night, eh? And I may have a little surprise for you later.
Dodi, we talked about this presents business.
I know, but this is different. I think you're going to like it.
Is it very expensive and in very good taste?
You really have to wait and see. Now, you have an appointment with the hairdresser, so while you go and make yourself even more gorgeous, I'm going to organize the most romantic and memorable night of your life. Okay?
Go on, then, if you insist.
I'm sorry about before. I just hate seeing you so persecuted.
I know.
Sometimes I still feel this is a dream. I'm not suddenly going to wake up, am I?
That depends how expensive the surprise is.
What's up with them?
I have no idea, sir.
You know, it's a 2-minute walk across to the jeweller's. He was in for, around 5 minutes, if that, and then he came back out, and we were tucking back to the Ritz.
compliqué avec ça, hein?
T'as raison, l'économie, c'est fort, ça.
La coule douce.
William, I get into Stansted at 10 tomorrow. Will you come down for supper? Yes. Okay, pizza it is. No anchovies. Now, if you fart all night, I'll put you to sleep at Auntie Margaret's. Okay. Yes. Yes, I can't wait either. Okay. Bye.
Perhaps a sapphire and diamonds.
No, it wasn't that one. Look, it's nearly 6. Claude, I'm going to need your help, okay?
Diana, how are you?
I've had a great time, Richard. I've been spoiled rotten.
Good for you. Did you get to the Villa Windsor?
Briefly. Creepy place, not for me. How are things there? Which papers? What are they saying?
Broadsheets are attacking your criticism of the major government. Tabloids are having a field day with your personal life.
You know what, Richard? I don't care. I've spent the last 15 years trying to please other people, and where's it got me? From now on, I'm calling the shots. Oh, so I should after a month sailing around the Med. I'm ready for battle.
Meaning?
Well, I want a meeting with Robin Cook to define my public rail properly. And I want full government backing for my next landmine trip.
And what about backing for Dodi Fayed?
My love life, Mr. K, is none of your damn beeswax. Nor theirs.
This holiday has fucked you up. You sound, I don't know, like you really mean business.
Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. You tell your journalist friends to stand by. There'll be plenty to write about in the next few weeks.
Sir, I've brought two rings. I have brought two rings for you. The first is actually from an engagement range called Timothy. Tell me yes.
Tell me yes. My father would love that.
And it is a little less expensive, which you may also appreciate.
That's nice, I'll take it.
We'll need to discuss the price with your father.
No, it'll be fine.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dodi. I've been instructed by Mr. Mohammed to get personal authorization, as he will be paying for the item.
Fine, call him then.
Situation normal?
Entirely.
You would know the press were following you because they would be at the place where you were going to, the venue, before we got there. We did try and establish a rapport with them and say, look, cut us some slack and we'll make sure you get decent photos, but it wasn't always successful.
C'est quoi ce cirque? Il y a des photos qui circulent déjà sur le net, toutes les agences sont au courant maintenant.
You feel a little bit, I think, invincible when you first meet somebody. You know, it's exciting, and you can't even begin to imagine that something horrible would happen. I mean, none of us could have imagined how it could end in such a horrible tragedy. Who could even begin to fathom that? And the bodyguards, well, they could fathom it. It was clear they were constantly trying really hard to do their job, and it was hard for Trevor and Kez.
I wouldn't call it a scuffle. He just perhaps pushed a couple of photographers out of the way. And I wound him up as well, and us. They do little things like spitting, a little bit of trying to escalate the incident sort of thing. But you just, you don't let it bother you. And we were desperately trying to find out from Dodi what his plans were for that evening. But because Dodi wouldn't tell us where we were going, it was impossible.
Don't care.
Sir, so what the hell's happening out there?
We're not in a private compound now, sir. This is a public street.
If you want, we could talk to them. See if we can do a deal.
I'm not doing any deals with that scum. Rennie, get Claude Roulet on the phone. See if he's sorted this restaurant.
Sir, do we know what the plans are? Sir, we can't assist security if we don't know where we're going.
And arm me a shirt, would you, Rennie?
Dan and Dodi were, you know, in kind of another space. And I think quite clearly that neither of them really understood the importance of following the advice of the security guards. But I do know for a fact Trevor and Kez really busted their butts to try to do the best they could, even when being thwarted by not being listened to by the principals.
What are you up to?
Just organising next week's appointments.
Busy?
I think I can pee on Wednesday afternoon if I'm quick. How about you?
What?
What are your plans for next week?
Oh, you know, usual stuff. A few lunches.
Paul, it's me. I need to move that meeting with Derek next Thursday. If you would. Oh, Paul, are there any messages? Nothing personal? No, it doesn't matter. It's in the top drawer.
Why don't you leave that for a bit?
Sorry, I have to do this now.
But I can distract you.
Dodi.
Hmm?
Dodi, stop
Come
it.
on.
I'm on the phone, grow up. Paul, yes, excellent. Yes, next Friday I'll be fine. Thank you.
I think Dodi said we would be leaving at 7:30 to go for a meal, but wouldn't tell us where. He said his words were, "You'll find out when we get there." And I think he finally came down at about 9 o'clock.
Very traditional.
Doesn't have big windows, does it?
Has it got normal windows? Why?
Why do you think?
We wanted to at least get somebody across there, have a look at the place, and perhaps have a couple of alternatives if it wasn't the best place for him to go. But because Dodi wouldn't tell us where we were going, it was impossible.
Mr. Dodi, Claude Roulet, I've booked the table you wanted chez Le Benoit. Everything has been arranged for you. Cancel it. But Mr. Dodi. Okay. Roulez à l'appareil, j'ai besoin de parler à Rocher. Eh bien, trouvez le moyen en vitesse, c'est urgent.
When we arrived at the Ritz, bearing in mind that was where he ultimately planned to go, it seemed he was frustrated because the photographers were there and he got straight out of the vehicle. So he'd broken the seal on the vehicle first thing, and then he split up the security.
Monsieur Roger, c'est urgent. Allô? Hey, Claude? Ouais, je sais, ils sont déjà là, c'est le bordel, là. Ils entrent dans l'hôtel, je te rappelle. Henri? Oui, Henri, on a un gros problème.
He was causing a security problem not only for himself but for the princess as well, because his actions were potentially dangerous. It's written all over our faces how frustrating the trip was becoming. It was evident that, you know, we were going to have to speak to him sooner rather than later.
So what happened there? Huh? What a mess!
Precisely what happens when you don't tell us what's going on.
Mr. Fayed, madam, I'm so sorry.
It's your job to deal with this.
Dodi, not here.
We can't do our job if you keep changing your plans at the last minute and charging into places before we get a chance to wreck it.
Trev, just leave it.
There is a table waiting for you in L'Espadon if you want to go
Dodi,
through.
please, can we just go eat?
I can't handle this, mate.
Okay. This is going to seem a lot better when we've had a feed. Come on.
The princess and Dodi were going to go into the restaurant, and ideally we would have been in there with them. But because we didn't have the correct clothes for that situation, because we didn't know we were going to go into Paris, there was really nothing we could do.
Madame. Sir, your table. Your menus are on their way.
Merci beaucoup. So, what about a bottle of Dom Perignon to start? What do you think?
Dodi, I don't want to eat it.
It's okay. We're quite safe.
Actually, everybody's staring. I've had enough. Can you get me out of here, please? Now.
Okay, fine.
Hein? Ouais. C'est quoi ta boucane? Hein?
Alors, messieurs, je vous manque tellement qu'il faut vous organiser tout ce bazar pour faire revenir ici.
Ouais, les choses se calment un peu ici, là. Ils sont en train de dîner à l'étage, là. Et dehors, ça se passe comment?
Je vais les faire dégager, mais d'abord, allons boire un verre.
Non, Henri.
J'ai connu Henri quand nous avions 18 ans.
I've known Henri since we were 18 years old, and you couldn't be indifferent to him. You either loved him or you hated
on
him.
l'adorait ou on le détestait.
Philippe, un Ricard, s'il te plaît. Qu'est-ce que vous prenez, vous autres?
Non, merci. Je suis de service. Bon, bah, à plus tard, hein.
À plus tard. Merci. Merci.
Et autant je l'ai vu boire, je ne l'ai jamais vu ivre.
I saw him drink, but I never saw him drunk. He could hold his liquor and it didn't show. Unlike other people who were immediately tipsy or drunk, with Henri, it really didn't show.
Des signes, lui, ça ne se voyait pas.
I am bloody starving, mate.
2 club sandwiches, s'il vous plaît. Grande.
I could have decked Dodi tonight, you know.
He was being a prick. But be careful. You don't want to get the sack.
Oh, I can't carry on like this. It's ridiculous.
Have a word when you get back tonight. You'll be in a better mood then.
What's he doing back here?
Gentlemen, a drink on the house?
No, thanks.
See that? We're still on duty. That's bang out of order.
Talk about unprofessional.
Was that clock making that noise this afternoon?
I didn't notice. A toast. To the best summer of my life. I'm sorry. I know this evening's been awful, but it's going to get better. That surprise I mentioned, it's almost taken care of.
How exciting.
And you are going to love this. What do you fancy? The scallops here are fabulous.
Actually, just a salad.
There's a lovely French restaurant near Oxted that I'll have to take you to. In fact, there's a big polo match not far from there on the 15th. Maybe we could...
The 15th's Harry's birthday.
Well, bring him along. He'll love it.
You know what I'm looking forward to most about getting back? Showing you off to everyone I know. Should be quite a few faces in town through September. Have you ever met Bruce Willis?
Dodi. Let's get another bottle of champagne.
Laurence?
Oh, look who's coming over.
When you met Henri, he had a way of testing you or challenging you.
You good, my friends?
He would provoke you a bit, just to judge your response.
You know, you're not really supposed to eat here while people are drinking.
You what?
Now, forgive me, I'm just making fun. But actually, Mr. Klein, the president of the hotel, does not like staff to eat with the guests.
Well, you can tell Mr. Klein to shut
Listen, pal. One, there's nowhere else to eat. And two, we don't work for Mr. Klein. We work for Mr. Fayed. So why don't you take it up with him, all right? Come on, Trev. Let's wait for them upstairs, shall we?
Gentlemen.
Effectivement, certains avaient tendance à le fuir, et d'autres...
Some people hated him for it. But others thought it was a good challenge and enjoyed facing up to him.
Et arrivaient à s'en sortir.
Hey, Philippe, un autre Ricard, s'il te plaît.
And then William turns around and yells, "Piss off, Mum, leave me alone." Oh, you should have seen the look on the bodyguard's face.
No, he's a great kid. They both are. Well, we should think about heading back, unless you want to stay here tonight. Save all the hassle.
I don't know. If we do, it'll be all over the press tomorrow that we shared a room. I'm sorry, I know. Getting back will be a nightmare.
No. Don't worry about that. I have a little plan. Jerry, can you send Henri Paul up here, please? Thank you. Done.
We hoped that they would stay at the Ritz, and that would have been the best option. But Dodi wouldn't tell us.
Okay, gentlemen. I have our instructions from Mr. Dodi. We'll send the 2 cars from the front as how do you say, fake?
Decoy?
Decoy, yes. You will travel in these cars and I will drive Mr. Dodi and the princess from Recambeau.
Whoa, hang on a minute. You're going to drive them on your own, with no bodyguards, no backup.
Those are my instructions.
No, it's not possible.
No way, Paul.
The plan is from Mr. Dodi and it has been approved by Mr. Mohammed.
Mr. Mohammed?
On the phone.
Henri, you go out front, start things rolling, eh?
Absolutely, leave it with me.
You up to speed? Problem?
Well, actually, sir, there's a massive problem.
Dodi said we're going to be leaving shortly, and there's a change of plan from a normal move. We're going to be leaving from the back with no security. One of the main things that we both sort of brought out was there's no harm in them taking a picture, in the press.
Oh, Henri, attends. Tu crois que c'est raisonnable, là? Tu vas les raccompagner?
Si c'est ce que veut Monsieur Dodi.
Enfin, c'est...
Bon, les gars, votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Si vous voulez des photos de la princesse, ils vont bientôt sortir.
I think it is fair to say he was a bit stressed. The person who impressed him most was probably the son of the owner, Mohamed Al Fayed. He had to make every effort to please the owner's son.
Il était en situation de devoir tout faire pour le contenter.
Les gens de la sécurité se comportent toujours comme ça? Non, jamais. Ça, c'est vraiment bizarre.
Bon, on va jouer un petit tour à ces messieurs. Arrangez-vous pour qu'ils bougent pas d'ici, d'accord? Pourquoi? Chaque chose en son temps. Voilà ce que vous allez commencer par faire.
The plan that we understood from Dodi flew in the face of any type of security arrangements anybody would ever make.
Sir, I'm sorry, but we cannot allow this to happen. It's too dangerous. I mean, why is Mr. Paul driving?
Maybe he's one of the only people I can still trust around here.
And it wasn't just a case of anything happening, i.e. terrorist action or kidnap threat. It was a case of what if there was a puncher to the vehicle.
Sir, this breaks all the SOPs.
What's that?
Standard operating procedures.
Well, my father thinks it's a good idea. You want to argue with him about it?
And we thought, what? He said, well, it's been okayed by my father. And so, in the organisation, you can't try and second-guess anybody if they use the boss's name. And often the boss's name was used in vain. But you can't ring the boss and say, excuse me, is your son telling us the truth?
Ah, 0 pour nous.
Moi, je ne sais pas ce qui c'est exactement.
I don't know exactly what was said, but my friend, well, he could be somewhat
Sur le côté
provocative,
provocateur
I
de
know.
mon ami, je vous dis oui, parce que connard.
Ils sont en train de se payer notre tête, ils vont sortir par derrière.
You still need at least one of us with you.
Sir, listen, it's a madhouse out there. Anything could happen.
Okay, fine. One of you.
What a fucking mess.
I'll go with him.
Why you?
He's got it in for you tonight. And when this goes tits up, he won't bollock me like he will you.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, look, I tell you what, I'll go in their car. I'm Dodi's man, it's my job.
You sure?
Yeah. Gives you a chance to sort things out before you lot get back, eh? But, cheers, mate.
It's no problem.
No, I mean for everything, for the last couple of weeks. I wouldn't have got through it without you.
One last push, big man. And we're out of here.
Too right. So after this, I'm going to sleep for a week.
And Trevor was the one who went.
Okay, guys, here's the deal. Mr. Dodi wants you to drive away as a decoy whilst they slip out the back in a separate car.
What? But I am Mr. Dodi's chauffeur.
Mr. Paul will drive the couple back to the apartment.
Mr. Paul?
It was quite naive because it was ultimately putting them in some form of danger, whereas if they'd have just stayed in place, you know, I believe that we could have managed it in the morning with the Ritz security just to move to the airport and away.
We need another Mercedes, quick.
Well, I don't think Etoile has another Mercedes available. It's Saturday night, you know.
Well, you better rustle one up from somewhere, pal, because the couple are on the way to the back door right now.
Frédéric? Oui, est-ce que tu as une Mercedes pour la porte de derrière rue Cambon tout de suite? He doesn't think so, you know. Is there an alternative plan?
What do you think?
Allô? Oui, super. Tu peux me l'amener tout de suite? Rapidement, OK? We're in luck. Last one on the stand.
Well, that's the first thing to go right today.
They were as happy as I ever saw them when they were leaving the suite. It seemed like the frustrations had vanished. Our big fear was they go on to another venue. The princess was laughing and joking. I said to her, look, you sure you're not going to a nightclub now? And she said, oh no, we've had enough of that. We're just going to go straight back. And I said, you sure? She said, oh, I promise, yeah. And that was it.
Excuse me. Right, I'm just going to check what's going on.
Don't worry about the paparazzi. I will outpace them.
Right to answer.
This is clear windows. The windows are not tinted. They can take photos. Forget it.
Okay.
There's a couple out there, but it should be okay.
Sorry?
Let's go.
Ouais.
Garde-nous, les moteurs en route, pour sortir par l'arrière.
N'essayez pas de nous suivre, vous pourrez pas nous rattraper.
She was the people's princess. And that's how she will stay, how she will remain in our hearts and in our memories forever.
I always believed the press would kill her in the end. But not even I could imagine that they would take such a direct hand in her death, as every proprietor and editor of every publication that has paid for intrusive and exploitative photographs of her has blood on his hands today.
We rolled out newspapers all night long, changing up, edition. We sold off the shelves. They were selling them outside KP, outside Buckingham Palace, selling them everywhere, just on the streets on Sunday morning. And we got more copies of the memorial edition out than anybody else.
It was fantastic, absolutely. If you buy tabloids, you have blood-stained hands. You do. That is why these people died, because hounded and harassed by the press on such a horrible level that they actually killed them.
It was just before dawn, and Mr. Fayed was walking across the tarmac towards me. And I just said to him, "I'm sorry for your loss, sir, and I'm afraid I've got some more bad news. The Princess of Wales is dead." And that's when Mr. Fayed said, "Well, I hope the British government are happy now. I hope Prince Philip's happy. He's done this." I said, "Well, nobody could wish this on anybody, sir." And then he remained quiet for the rest of the journey. I just feel very sad that 3 people died, and it was avoidable.